Happy holidays. It is Friday, December 23rd, 2022. We are going into week 155 right before the holiday weekend. So I will try to make this fast so you all can get back to your holiday. This week I had the pleasure of sitting down with Mike Howard for his leadership podcast and had the best time. Mike is an absolute rock star, and I think you'll enjoy it being a fly on the wall for this one. So I'll link it for you. Also, I'm going to link his books for you guys below in case you have some time to read during the holiday or you have a couple of last minute gifts. These are so worth getting, so I'll be sure to link it for you. And this week, Google announced their client-side encryption for Workspace now. So with content encryption handled in the client's browser before any of that data is transmitted or stored in Google's cloud-based storage. So client-side encryption helps strengthen the confidentiality of your data while helping to address a broad range of data sovereignty and compliance needs. So CSE is already available for Google Drive, Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Google Meet, and Google Calendar in beta. So this way Google servers can't access your encryption keys and decrypt your data. After you set up CSE on your end, you can choose which of your users can create the client-side encrypted content and whether or not they can share it internally, externally, or both. So good stuff here, a lot more control and some additional layered security. So we like to see this. And a word of caution about ChatGPT, initially appearing as an all-knowing being that can give us all the answers to our most pressing questions. Some data scientists are starting to test it, and some of its answers are a bit on the creative side and less factual than we had initially hoped. So before you accept this new technological 8-ball as fact, be sure to check your sources. And if you're using a robot to help you take care of some of the boring household stuff, you might want to be sure to close the door for your most private parts of your life after a test vacuum leaked pictures of one woman using the restroom. This is why we always stress reading the fine print when you use any device that connects to the internet and making sure that you know what information it collects, where it's stored, and whose hands it could end up in. And if you're one of the few people that aren't using an ad blocker yet, the FBI is now recommending that you use one after so many malware and phishing scams are popping up. And aiming to give threat hunters a new popular attack tactic, a cybersecurity team analyzed collections of real-world threat data to find attackers' most popular techniques. Analysis shows that attackers favor PowerShell and file obfuscation. No real surprises there. And not good news for LastPass users, now finding out that the breach from August was worse than we initially thought and included more information from its users. Though through some social engineering and lateral movement, some cloud data was accessed, and stressing the point that while it may be convenient to have your devices all sync up with one another, anything that's stored in the cloud is vulnerable to attack. And it's good practice to stay on top of the changes and the vulnerabilities to determine if your apps, including the password manager, are still the best ones for you, and sometimes make a change if needed. So for now, if you're a LastPass user, be sure to update your master password to a new, unique, and unguessable complex password. And that is what I have for you all this week. I hope you're staying warmer than we are here in Chicago. It is ridiculously cold. So you all stay safe, be careful, enjoy your holiday, and I will see you one last time this year next Friday.